G'day guys, it has been a hell of a long time, but I'm back, kind of, again. I'm wanting to do more stuff, but it's been busy as fuck. Anyway, regardless of that, I'm back because Longmore 2 launched last night before, don't know, I've been away on holiday. Came back to this, it's the best thing possible. Sadly I'm going back to work, so I don't have much time to dick around with it. But I am going to give it a try because I do really like Longmore. I've been playing a shitload of XCOM 2, getting extremely good at it. I'm just sticking around with the option scene. Nothing yet. From my understanding, it only makes the changes once you actually start the game. So, for those of you who don't know about XCOM, it is amazing. The the reboots, the reboots they've done have been exceptional, very different from the original games, but because it's all updated for modern stuff, it's great. XCOM 2 is fantastic. You play guerrilla forces, you're fucking up aliens who've conquered the Earth. It is really good fun, and the modding community is insane. There's so many mods out there, and the latest one is Longmore 2. Now, if you're familiar with Longmore, you know what you're getting into. If you're not, best bet is to go and fight a guy called Beagle Rush, because he is a legend at this game, and he can show you how to break it and how to actually manage Longmore 2. Longmore was a mod for the first XCOM. Longmore 2 is obviously for XCOM 2. They make it into a long game, and the way that comes off depends on how you look at this game. It does make it a long game by giving it much more expansion, many more options, much more challenge. But at the same time, there's also quite a lot of bloat, and there's a lot of they had an idea and then they just kept on piling on ideas, and it kind of hasn't stopped. One of the comments I saw about XCOM 2 is that Firaxis took the stuff that Longmore did and really narrowed it down to what is really good and really useful and really interesting, while the Longmore crew is just kind of piling it all on, and it can turn into a clusterfuck, as apparently this is. A bit of a clusterfuck. There are those who fucking love it, and those who are just like, why would you even bother doing it? Duplicate mods. I'm pretty sure I disabled those ones when I started up. So I do have a couple of other mods running, but none of the gameplay ones. Just a shitload of voice packs, some cosmetic gear, and to show that off, I'm actually going to quickly check one of my characters, because this guy uses all custom gear. Yeah, I added in a Deadpool. See if this actually works. Loading. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, the mask, in order to get that kind of mask, it's from I think it's Captain Bubs, and he does have the Deadpool voice pack. So that's mostly what the mods are. The only gameplay mod I have is Longmore 2, so this should not completely shit itself. Will you bugger off? I already turned that off. So because I'm insane, I'm going to go on to Legendary. Subtitles, yes. You get rid of the beginner VO. And not with that. I don't do Iron Man just because the game is still buggy. The game still has some. It's a lot better than it used to be, but it has a couple of. Fuck, what am I thinking of the term for? It isn't very stable. It hasn't been fully optimized, that's the word. And Longmore 2 is going to be even worse. And as much as I would like to, I'm going to do without the DLC. DLC is fun. I can recommend the DLC if it goes on sale. They're not critical, but they are entertaining. And we'll probably skip the opening movie. Yes, we will. Yes, there we go. Again, if you played XCOM 2, you know all this stuff. If you haven't, I'll give you the quick rundown once we get into the briefing. Loading. Load times haven't got any better. Ooh, okay. And they shoved Bradford up as well. So normally this screen is, when it stops completely shitting itself, normally this is like in the Avenger, but yeah, I like this change. This is interesting. So the big thing they've changed is how the guerrilla warfare goes. And the other one, it was, I've seen people complain about, why do you fly around in a super ship and raid stuff when you're guerrillas? It's because you're the elite of the guerrillas. You are the... I can't even think of the term. You're basically the Space Marines who go around fighting hotspots. The rest of the Resistance are the Imperial Guard. They're the ones who are, doing the scouting, the recon, doing the small raids, all that kind of stuff to cause trouble. So What you're doing is when they get, like for example, there's a raid and they blow up, say, a train line, and then that train turns out to hold a lot of valuable gear, and there's a lot of alien guards. They won't engage them, so they'll pull back and they'll say, "Hey, can you guys come and blow this shit up, kill a bunch of aliens, steal their shit, and then we'll pick up the pieces after you've left." So that's where that is. You're helping the main resistance force, and the resistance is doing stuff in the background. This one's taking a much more hands-on approach, in that you're actually going to be controlling it, but we're going to get into that later on. And outside Beijing, so we're starting in Asia. Alrighty. So it's the same opening mission, which is run up, blow up a statue, and kick off the rebellion. That's a little bit of a change as well. So what have they... Whoa, okay. 2 moves in large groups. Rare opportunity to bring home enemy corpses. Wow, okay, they start you off with a lot of guys. So we got Lady Gaga, Black Widow, Diogenes, Nicolas Cage. I love the custom characters I've got. I'm so glad to pull them all in. David Bowie, the Professional, Lotax, and Velma. Okay. And these appear to be slightly... Are they broken or is that working as intended? I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. So quickly go into options. I turned off the toolbox. I don't know what it's doing. Graze... Oh, okay, that's the graze modifier. That's, red fog is off. No. There's a whole bunch of abilities. Yeah, so it has, for some reason, I turned all that off. God damn it, I'm going to have to go into the mod manager when I actually start playing this for real. So yeah, for the long war sets, you change all the options in the actual game. The game has a start because of the way it creates files, yada yada, who cares. Let's just jump back into it. Okay, so neutralize enemy target, so we're just doing a standard ambush mission. Right. Not sure how to proceed here. But let's go with... So we do a bigger rush style, which is you want to move one guy up as far as possible, and everyone else falls in behind. There's no timer, so we can take our time with this, but I'm not going to waste your time. Let's have... flank around there. They're all going to be in or behind this building. Now I've got a good clear line of sight, so I am good. Yeah, fuck it, those barrels. Still nothing. Yeah, Black Widow can reach there. It's a very cautious approach in the early game, but at the same time, the nice thing about the way XCOM2 handles it now, is that it is very cautious, but it's cautious in the way that you can move quickly. So if I run into an enemy, there's a very good chance they won't activate. That's why I can just keep moving up like that. I don't have to worry about creeping with Overwatch. I don't want to do with David Bowie. Ah, fuck, there's actually a big map. There's a big area around the side there. What if they're... Okay, well, can I... Okay, I have a plan formulated in my head. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to run Bowie around here. So I'm going to keep a good eye on the far left. Notice that red there, I'll get to that in a sec. So that red is, yeah, it's just from a civilian. So civilians can panic and spot you because they're all, you know, good little advent citizens. I don't know what that red's. Oh, there's a, okay, you can just kind of see it in the fog. That's a security tower. So that's off there. Don't have to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, so the left is, I'm going to say that's more or less secure. I've got eyes on it. I know what's over there. I just need to figure out what's on the right, climb up on this building, and then we can start Overwatch trapping. Because some things never change. And she doesn't quite have enough movement for things to be fun. What do I want to do? I do put a lot of thought in it, but it's very quick reactionary thought. It's just going over the option, going nope, nope, nope. Okay, this looks good. What do we got? You know, I'm gonna keep at least someone on Overwatch. Or at least a couple people on Overwatch. Just gotta check. Frag and flash, if I can word. So it obviously starts all the rookies off with 2 items each. My understanding is that you get a crapload more item slots in Long War 2, but the more you take, the less mobility you've got. So for the starting mission, you've got a nice balance. Okay, got a bit more moves around there. Still nothing. It's a nice, easy creep. I mean, I could think about what to do with the door. I'm one of those guys who likes to try and be really efficient with where the movement goes. Alright, so I'm going to take a risk here. Except none of my guys are into support, so that's probably a bad move. Screw it, we can give another turn. Alright, well, let's get Nick up there. More red. Oh, there's more civilians in the building. There's quite a few more civilians than regular XCOM. What do I want to do? Okay, let's get Bowie up a little bit further. Just keep sneaking around. They're probably all in that building. Easy mode, they're probably all in that building. So let's get eyes in that building. And he doesn't have very good sight lines, but enough to know that unless they're all this map is huge, and because it just says neutralize enemy targets, this is going to take a while. Editing may be used if there's too much bullshit going on. And still nothing. Okay, well, Gaga can go up there first. Oh no. Well, that ain't good. So, oh shit, I can't actually get up there. Alright, here's what I'm going to do now. You are on Overwatch. You might as well Overwatch just in case. Overwatch. I do have a plan here. It's okay. I have a counter clusterfuck plan. You might as well get around there as well. Alright, so here's the other things about it. So going loud is a bit different. And here we go. It's a decent amount of guys. Alright, so ooh, okay, that's a drone. Alright, so here's how getting exposed works now. Before, in the old days, it was just, oh no, you've gone loud, which means when you spot an alien, they also spot you, just straight off the bat. And this isn't actually... This engagement won't be terrible. Just... Okay, not completely terrible, just mostly terrible. Okay, always be engaging from the high ground. So, let's get her up there. So the way it works now is that if, say, a civilian spots you, then they're obviously going to lose concealment, but at the same time, the enemy reacts to noise. Actually, screw it, let's get everyone up there. The enemy reacts to noise, so when they get alerted, not only are you now exposed, but the Advent will actually go, oh, there's shit going on over here, let's go and investigate, and they will actively go over and see what's going on. I got the feeling it's just the one squad, actually. So Nick Cage can't quite reach it. Alright. It's going to put a few of my guys very exposed early on. I'm taking this risk because I am an idiot. No, it's fine, it's fine. I have a plan. It's not a good plan. Just need to check what much flash... yeah, flashbangs will work well. One of the main considerations you have to remember is that frag grenades won't knock out cover the way they used to. Oh man, those are bad odds. You can see right there, like, that's not going to have much chance. But I can potentially knock out that guy's cover. I'm not going to wound him. Alright, fuck it. Let's try and get this party started. I'm anticipating at least 2 dead rookies from this. But the good news is, is he exposed? Ah, I can't bucket, okay. I may have to censor myself there, god damn it. But there ain't nothing for it, just gonna get stuck in and hope not everyone dies. Maybe, maybe, maybe. No, he's got no eyes on. That's the problem. Right at the start of this engagement, I can only have 3 people actually engaging. So this is why it's gonna hurt. But I can manage if 3 to 5, it has armor. And I have a frag grenade. And it shreds armor. Okay. So actually, I think it does use the original Long War did have a thing where you wanted it to be as close as possible. So let's frag this guy. Oh shit, just not enough. So I really need to get a flashbang on them. This is gonna go bad. This is gonna go terribly. You know what, Velma? You're gonna take the risk. You're probably gonna get shot by a drone and easily flanked by those other 2. But I need to bang and clear. I can only get 2 of them. Shit. I wonder if it affects the... I'm gonna find out if it affects the drone. Be amusing if it did. And drone doesn't give a fuck. Okay. Good to know. So this is all the way a really bad engagement. Well, now the drone isn't too terrifying. Okay, so that guy, if I can take care of these 2, is potentially flankable. Oh, you gonna take the shot? Alright, how do I want to roll this now? You're probably easily dealt with. You're easily dealt with. The issue is the commando who is covering. Oh, they did add a timer to throwing grenades as well. High cover and you're all the way back there. You've already used a grenade. You're in range to use a grenade. So the plan at the moment is to have someone do a runner. Because she can't do much, I'm gonna have her fall back in Overwatch just in case. And it doesn't activate the Overwatch. Shit. Fuck it, you're not doing anything else. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm not gonna get lucky. It's okay, I've got more guys I can get into the fight, so... Kinda want to overanalyze it, but at the same time I just kinda want to start killing people. Alright. Leon, you have a decent amount of health. You're gonna take one for the team. Dang it. Oh wait, no, that... Oh, okay, I understand now. So that's the armor stat. That makes sense. Alright, we'll kill the fuck out of that drone. There we go. Okay, so there's armor and then there's armor, and I'll define the difference between the two after I hopefully kill this guy. Alright, so the way the Long War changes up is that, so in original XCOM 2 you had health and then you had armor. Armor was stuff that would completely negate hits, and then everything else went on to your health. And when you got wounded, obviously you needed time in the med bay. What the original Long War did... Whoa! Okay, that was a... Fuck, that was a solid hit. Can you kill the fuck out of that guy? No. That's another thing I'm going to have to get to. Okay, so Long War added in a thing where you have... Your armor is ablative armor. So if you get shot and it only does wounds up to your armor amount, then you weren't actually wounded. Your guy was completely fine, just his armor was shredded. Which is, now that I say that, that is completely different to armor shredding in XCOM. There's an actual mechanic in XCOM2 which is called armor shred, and that's not what I'm talking about here. So yeah, if you only took wounds to your armor, then you weren't hospitalized. I'm just trying to figure out who's best. You're best. So they've now added that mechanic into here, so that's what that little thing is for. So Velma there wasn't actually... No, so no one's actually wounded. They've just been hit in their armor, but otherwise they're completely fine. Now if they take more wounds, then that goes into their health, and then that means they can get hospitalized. And what I want to do now is try and Overwatch trap this guy. You don't have eyes on, so you can Overwatch. You don't have eyes on, so you can Overwatch on higher ground. So either he'll try and run in and engage me, in which case Overwatch trap, or he'll dig in or fall back, in which case I'm going to O. There were more. I did not anticipate there being a second pod. Okay, this is going to be a slight problem. What the fuck? So you can see how much damage that guy did. He just shredded his armor and also wounded him, and now he is freaking. As long as we don't have a panic chain, we don't have a panic chain. Good. So this has gone all the way bad. So this is a new guy here. That is an Advent heavy gunner of some kind. We got a regular trooper. A regular trooper. I think that one's a regular trooper, just a bit harder, and that is a grenadier. Yeah, we want to murder that guy, like now. So what can we do? Alright. I've already taken one for the team, you can take another one. So you're going to get up there and frag them in the... Oh! Do I want to... How long? Just trying to figure out distances. You know what? I'm going to want to make this move. I can grab that gear, I can get rid of that Overwatch, hopefully without them being wounded. Alright, I'm good. Yeah, running an Overwatch is always a massive risk. But sometimes you just want to take it. Sometimes you just want to clear that Overwatch and it's like, you know what, I can take those wounds, or I'm willing to roll those dice. Which is why I am terrible at XCOM. Okay, so you guys get a grenade. Well, he's wounded at least. Okay, so what can I do? I'm gonna have to run up. Shit. But there is high ground I can take, and none of it gives me eyes on that guy. That's all too far away. Okay, we're gonna do this in sections, in parts, or should I just... You know what, he's got a shot remaining. Oh, you are fucking kidding me.
I feel I was denied critical, need to know information.
If it wasn't for that goddamn civilian. Ah, this is going to be a bad day. And still a bad day. I almost killed that guy. Alright, so do I need to... I kind of want to fall back and just Overwatch trap, but no, I need to get in there. Or do I? Well, those two are flapping in the breeze. But... and him as well. This is not unsalvageable. Can I get onto the roof? Yes, I can. Okay. So, I'm gonna, you know, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to see. Oh, still got eyes on. Better take the shot than Overwatch. Oh wow, it was. Alright, so the other mechanic which you kind of saw in those other engagements is something called grazing. There's something that was in the original game which was when you have a high dodge skill. But they've changed it now, so what happens is you have a chance to hit. And generally if you have a good chance to hit, then you'll hit and do damage. I don't know why he's trying to engage him. But yeah, as soon as his turn is done, assuming he's still alive, he is going to be running. Oh, and now she's going to be taking fire. Wait, grazed one? Does that mean... Nope, now she's wounded, okay. And he just set fire to his own piece of wall, so hey, that works for me. Oh dear. Okay, she's wounded. She's about to die, and I don't have any. Why are you freaking out? And I have no medkits, and now they're losing. Yeah. Well, of course, he's no longer freaking out because he's dead, mostly, and now we have a zombie. Oh wait, no, that's a... No, wait. What? Was that a zombie or was that a mind thing? And that was a mind thing. Okay. So I kind of want to run around there and murder him straight up, but yeah, no, I'm sorry, but you guys are dead. This entire engagement has gone horribly. I'm just in damage control. And I'm doing damage control by giving up the field, but and he's heavily wounded. Alright, so can you not? No. Okay, you're going back into the building to reload. So the way the new mechanic works is that obviously if you... Oh, there actually is a zombie. Okay. A zombie who's going to eat all my Overwatch. So if you roll a hit, obviously you hit and you then need to see how much damage you do. But if you're close but not quite, then it becomes a graze. And a graze does a lot less damage, but it means you're doing something. So you're not completely... Oh. And now, okay, that's 3 down out of 8. It's not going well. There's no... Okay, good. Alright. Oh, wait, there is a counter. I was just trying to see if there was a countdown to see if there was. So you're suppressed. You're suppressed. You're not. Alright, so what can we do? Try and get that suppression to stop, I guess. And the way we do that is by being completely unable to see them. Fuck. It's okay, we got Leon with a flashbang. Flashbang that will reach. Just need to put him out in the firing line again. Okay, so if we get both of them. Okay, good. So there's no longer any Overwatch fire on these guys, which means we can actually start killing shit. Alright, who do we want to start trying to kill shit with? I'm just gonna start taking shots. See, grazing can still work. Especially against wounded enemies. I like that mechanic. That is a good mechanic. Now, who else? Can you deal with either of these two? I'm going to try and pick off the small fry. Oh, wow. That worked. If you can pick off more of the... Yeah, it's a good idea to take down the big guys first, but as long as you can just manage what you're engaging. Fuck it, he's just going to be annoying me. Eating up Overwatch and also those shots. Low tax rolled very low for accuracy. God damn it. I don't get why zombies are that hard to hit, but apparently they are. So yeah, it's just turned into really just trying to whittle it away. Now if this was a realistic simulation of guerrilla warfare, right now that rooftop would simply be a Alpha Whiskey Tango. No, Alpha Whiskey Romeo, that's the phrase I'm looking for. Zombies getting way too friendly. Do they reload and shoot? Yes, they can. Slightly annoying. Okay, so no, those three are just dead. I can try and call for an evac, but that need to get down there, and that yeah. They're just gone. My tactical incompetency has killed them. Now this guy here. Just trying to figure out where the flank is. So if I can get a flank, so that's 2 away. So yeah, I can do that. Can he do anything with a flank shot? No whammies, no whammies. He can do shit with a flank shot. Yeah, I'm pulling him off my my teams as soon as I can. Okay, you need to kill that zombie. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to get Nick Cage down there. I'm going to get Leon sadly slightly exposed. Unless, hang on. No, my plan was to get everyone away from that gunner. Oh, and you need to reload, but that's okay. So now you can just Overwatch. Yeah, I'm just going to have Leon pull back for now. Can Nick Cage do anything with this? It's doing that just because it's waiting for the other animation to finish. That's better. So if he tries to advance, hopefully he runs an Overwatch. Oh, and there's someone who I can... And there goes my cover because mag weapon's OP. Ah, damn it.
Get it together. There's damage here.
And do I have 3 guys dead? Dead, dead, dead. Again, not gone well. That's okay, we can still salvage this. So, what I want to do... Okay, you know what? Let's take a chance on this. Can he reach out and touch? He can. I'm going for a graze. I just want to graze. And he hits for full force. Fucking thank you. Alright, so with him dead, now I can move on these. How many do I have left? So that was the Grenadier. So we got that guy and that guy. I think that's it. I think this is it. I'm going to say that that is it. Just those last 2. And then he can grab all this gear. Now you're noticing about all the drops. That was a feature in XCOM2, which was the aliens would drop a bunch of gear, like 1 or 2 aliens on a map. Generally just 1. They changed it in Long War to make it so that way there's a high chance of aliens dropping stuff, but only 1 at a time. Because it would turn into a thing. They mentioned this in the their actual like video talking about it, which is, yeah, people would just like find the 1 alien with loot, steal it, and then just use grenades on everyone else and blow everything up. Because you don't lose anything by using grenades, except for that 1 piece of loot. This probably isn't going to destroy his cover, but hopefully it kills him. Not quite. Alright, so the plan is we're setting up for next turn to go off that sector, because he should be the last guy. So I'm going to get Leon around there. Guy will reload. And he will shoot this guy, and again, hopefully for a graze. No, full hit. I guess those other 3 were my bad luck totems, and oh, he's running. And what's he going to do? He is going to zombie. There it is. Now that zombie is okay. That is an okay zombie. Because all we have to do is shoot the shit out of that sectoid and we are good. So you can move up there. You don't have any cover, but that doesn't matter because we're just going to shoot everyone. Okay, I'm going to actually have you reload and chuck a grenade. Oh, I could actually flashbang. No, that's the emergency option with the flashbang. Can you even... Oh. Actually, better option. How far can I throw a flashbang? I'm just going to try this. Because maybe I need to either frag or flashbang that sectoid. If I flashbang him, which I can, yes. Can't frag him. Okay. So Lotex is the emergency option with the flashbang. I flashbang the sectoid, that will just take out all of his side powers, including his ability... Yeah, let's just blow him up. Including his ability to control that zombie, so the zombie will just die. Oh, and that is a very good roll. And we don't even need it. Is that it?
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Holy fuck, that mission. Jesus. You know, this was just going to be like a short, quick thing to go, hey, this is the Long War 2, and this is a... That was a fucking meat grinder. Oh, and now I get to do this. Does it still work? Does it still work? I think it does still work, but it's a little bit, yeah, cantankerous. Some people have a thing where you press caps lock, it will automatically it will very quickly load this bit. It still works on mine. They supposedly fixed it in finger quotes, but no, still works on mine. It's a lot faster. You could potentially break some stuff in the back, but hey, whatever. Alright, so my plan now is I'm going to very quickly run through the overworld stuff, and then I'm just going to move on, because man, this is taking a long time. Alright, so what we got? Now, you should ignore this because I've turned on something else in my game. So, what do we got? A Shinobi, which is the slice dudes up and be stealthy class. We have the Assault, which is the shotgun of the classic Assault from the original XCOM. What else we got? A Grenadier, which was basically what the Rocketeer was in Long War. That is, it used to be combined, so you had the explosives and the machine gun. This time, you either get a machine gun or you get a grenade launcher. So he's got the grenade launcher. Who has the machine gun? Ooh. Rangers tend to be your primary one. It used to be called infantry. Rangers are your just keep shooting everyone. They're your backbone infantry class. So extremely useful. And low tax is technical, which I haven't. Okay. I have heard about this. This is like getting access to power armor weapons early. They're like trained in it, but now power armor weapons aren't available to everyone like it was in XCOM2, and I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. But he's got a fucking flamethrower, so he has a combination rocket launcher and flamethrower. Okay, his shit aim should no longer be an issue, ideally. Now, you saw the AWC thing come up when everyone got promoted. That isn't actually turned on yet. Because obviously I haven't built one, but I have another mod which is a potential one stolen from Valkyria Chronicles, which is at 3 points in their promotions, they will receive random perks. So the first one tends to be generally a good one, like Friend Maker there. One of them got Mech Killer. There's also Alien Killer, stuff like that. The second one is, just a nice little buff thing, like Sprinter tends to be the big one that happens there, which means you get 3 moves, but they're all a lot shorter. So you do get more move overall, but the main thing that you get is the ability to move and then use a heavy weapon, which is amazingly broken. And the third one has a high tendency of being negative, like, afraid of aliens. The best ones I've gone, of course, likes men and likes women, especially when it's of the same sex kind, because I'm juvenile like that. So at least we got some loot. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna skip that. That's okay, so they just jumped right into that with that shit. So that was the spokesman. Just said normally you don't get that until you start doing actual missions. And we got the research, which is all the same. Mostly, but everything takes a lot longer, obviously. Alright, we want modular weapons. First up, you always want things that make you more killy. Always go for things that make you more killy. Now, I have no engineers, so I can't do shit. Get out. And I want... I do have my normal... Actually... Yes, I can do this, okay. Let's start off with the guerrilla tactics. The reason why is because I want those extra perks as soon as I can. And also it lets you actively train up your rookies. If you look in the armory and my squads... Yeah, you can see they're all rookies. Has it given me any... Sometimes it does this, it gives me double ups. I need to expand my list. No, that looks all good. So it's all good. I'm very happy. I'm going to take these guys. These guys are going in one squad. We got Caiaphas Kane, and we have Gunnar Jurgen, which is hell yeah. And a bunch of mostly Americans. It's a combination shit that I've made and stuff from a Goon mod. So yeah, mostly Yanks, and that guy appears to be a complete random. But it gave him the hair, so. Okay. Oh, actually, one thing I noticed, if you played Long War, you would be familiar with the whole, what is it? The exhaustion, fatigue meter, that's the one. They're not doing it in this one. Fatigue meter was originally so that way you had to keep rotating troops through, which, personally, I really liked. I like having to, have the game balanced so you train up lots of guys as opposed to having one team and sticking with them, because I want to be able to use all these guys. I want to see what kind of, shit goes down. But no, there's no fatigue. What they have instead is, I believe, you have to have multiple guys. And we'll just quickly duck down to the memorial. Yep, the 2 wounded chicks who were just saying about how useless I fucking was. Yes, I'm a child. And who was Diogenes? That's the one problem with the fact that there's now. Yeah, it used to be if a soldier got shot and killed, they were just dead. Long more changes, so there's a much higher chance of them bleeding out. Unfortunately, that means that now it's changed, so it just says they bled out. Going down engineering and items. I turned it off, but I guess it just gives it to you. I guess, and I can't build anything, so I guess I'm just stuck with.
Colonies for a few years before linking up the Central, right?
Yes, one of the
Let's see what gear I get.
on the surface it was very comfortable.
So Kevlar,
For that comfort.
shotgun, assault rifle, SMG.
Seem to mind all that much.
Yes. But Advent is always
I don't like that design of an SMG. I don't like that bar. What the fuck?
not to mention the automated systems. There's nothing
We have a
quite
sword.
like providing identification
Oh,
to a lactose.
gives you everything as standard. That's nice, and you can even take pistols. Yeah, okay, this is definitely doing it. So I had another mod. I swear I turned all these off. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I had one mod which gives you a actual vest slot, and another one which gives you an actual ammo slot. Because to me that made sense. Like, the vest shouldn't take up a bit of room, and ammo should just be whatever's in your bandolier. So, and I turned those off because I wanted it to be Long War as is, but for some reason it's doing that. I don't know. Alright, well, let's move on to the global map. Okay. Oh, we got the black market straight off the bat. So, how to do this? So that's a scan. That's to. Oh, okay, okay. Supply intel recruit. So, the way I understand this is that you have. Okay. So my understanding of this, I need to play some more and actually get good at it, which I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end this really soon. So I'm going to actually play some of this and get good. But supply ones will get you actual supplies, which are the money of this game. Recruit is to find more recruits who you can then spend supply on to get. And then we have, and actually, specifically, it's to get more rebels. So these are the rebels, and the guys who I get are rookies. Just keep it simple. So more rebels means you can do more things. Now intel is, I don't think it's actually to get intel, like the resource, which you can see there. That's not to get that kind of intel. That is to get missions. So you want a bunch of guys doing intel to find missions. But as they do all this, they're attracting Exalt's attention. Not Exalt, Advent. Fuck. They're getting Advent's attention. they're bringing in more guys, they're bringing in more soldiers. So if it gets too hot, then you need to have them hide, and that will calm things down, and then eventually, the strength meter will go down. So let's just quickly jump into here. I'll let those guys run. Oh wow, they've really sped up that bit. Do-do-do-do. Okay, we now have the black market. So exactly the same when it loads. Whoa, okay. Alright, so my game just decided to crash right then, so we're going to leave it at that. So the only thing I didn't get to was the whole stuff about all the things to do with the overview. So sending out squads, doing missions, finding missions to then do. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, there's a bunch of other stuff. TB's done one about it. The guy who made the game has one. It's just called, I think, just called Introduction to Long War 2. That has most of the information, which I'm relying on. And just probably keep an eye out for Bigger Rush, because he's going to do something with it, and it's going to be amazing. I haven't seen anything from him yet, so we shall see. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to head off. I'm going to play a lot more of it, and I'm going to come back with another new campaign once I'm used to the way the system works, and hopefully we don't have that kind of a clusterfuck that we had just then. So yeah, this is Max, and I'll see you guys later on.